All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Baharakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you true sincere brethren out there, pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked defiled kingdom with this word, and to the rest of the church who believe as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him, none of this would even be possible. Okay? So here's a video that I'm going to play, and this man brings out a lot of good information. So I'm going to let the video play, and then through the Spirit, I'll bring out some scriptures.
Welcome back, beautiful and amazing human beings, and in advance I wanted to apologize for this clickbait title. If I was able to title this video like I wanted it to, it would have been automatically deranked, hurt in the algorithm, and maybe even censored by YouTube, and it's really this new YouTube algorithm that is causing these massive generalizations, because if I could, I would have titled this video, Why China and Russia Have Publicly Announced That They're Preparing for War. And that's why in this video I not only want to go into great detail about these public announcements that were just made by China and Russia, but also the larger insidious trap that is happening on the geopolitical spectrum, all the foreign policy analysis that of course you will not get in the US mainstream media, because I do believe that we are on the verge of something major. Now before we start, you should know that we are a fully independent news organization.
So he just mentioned how we are on the verge of going into something major. We are in a time of war. This is the spirit that is in the air right now. And this is why brothers are catching hell. This is why brothers are being plagued with demons. Because, man, the time is coming where the internet is going to be shut down. Things are going to come to an end. Now, this video, he's going into how China and Russia have pretty much announced how they're being they're preparing for World War III. So seeing that they are preparing for World War III, we are coming to the time where the grid could be shut down. And since America often likes to blame Russia for things, Russia could just, if they wanted to, use their defense system known as the S-700, and they could literally shut down any launch pad. They could probably shut down the grid itself. Okay, they have the technology. Okay, the Lord has raised them up. So we are not in the time to be playing games, man. We are in the spirit of war. That's why we're prophesying about war coming. The Lord himself is a man of war, and a lot of people are being offended, and they're being offended to their own hurt. Okay? Let's skip ahead a little bit.
Of course, does not cater to any bigger political agenda here. Now, I do believe that we are on the cusp of something major happening in this world right now, mainly because of the correlation between war and censorship. And I don't think there's any denying this, but in the United States, we have seen the ramping up of censorship, especially online. And as former General William Westmoreland said, Vietnam was the first war fought without any censorship. Without censorship, things can get terribly confused in the public mind. And in Western countries, we have seen recently big tech monopolies like Facebook recently purge and delete accounts linking back to Iran. We have seen YouTube delete the accounts of Syrian state television as well as other independent users, giving people the other side of the story in Syria.
So pretty much, brothers, for a lot of us not getting views, a lot of that has to do with the algorithms Esau is pushing. He is censoring a lot of our videos. He is trying to hinder the words of the Lord, because there are more people watching our videos than what we think. But Esau tries to censor our videos. Okay, he tries to keep this truth from going out. And the reason why is because, well, the time we are in, this devil knows that he doesn't have long. In fact, let me go to the Apocrypha. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 2 and 10. Thus saith the Lord unto Esdras, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. So we would have had the kingdom. But it's not time for that. Right now, we're in Esau's kingdom. Esau's kingdom is going down. We have a kingdom promised unto us. All right? But a lot of people, they think that we should be ruling now. They think we're in a king's position now. No. The reason why all these things are happening, from, these nations talking about war and having nuclear capabilities, and Esau trying to censor our videos, all right, is because this kingdom is going down, and the kingdom of heaven is going to be given unto us. Okay? And knowing that, let me read this one more time. Thus saith the Lord unto Esdras, tell my people, who is that? Israel, that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. Okay? So now, I'm going to jump to the book of Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And that's not just speaking of some normal prison. That's really going into them concentration camps, or wherever Esau plans on locking people up at when these times get really bad out here, man. See, right now they're trying to censor our videos. They're censoring certain people's videos because they've been made a target. That's what's going on. So a lot of you brothers out there, if you don't seem to get a lot of views, but your videos do be edifying, but you don't get a lot of views. And when I say a lot of views, I'm speaking of thousands. Our voice is not to the masses. But even then, our views are really being censored by Esau, because Esau is already marking us as a target through his algorithms, man. So when all hell breaks loose and when Esau decides to, storm on everybody, he already has everybody marked for what he's going to do with them. But the Lord is going to move with his men. The Lord is going to work with us, man. Okay? Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Okay? So some of us may have to be martyred, man. Some of us may have to go through the concentration camp, go through the guillotine. Okay? But nevertheless, we have to be faithful unto death. That's what the scripture says, and it's in red. So that's Yahweh Shai speaking himself. We don't have a long time to suffer this hell. Okay? And it's going to get harder, but the Lord's going to get us through it all, man. We can't think carnally. We can't be in that spirit of, oh, man, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, man. This is just crazy. All sorts of evil beasts is going to be out here, seeing demons and seeing people die all around me. I don't know if I could take that. My children might be killed in front of me. My woman might get raped in front of me. Look, man, we have to put our faith in Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, for that strength. He may or he may not put you through that, but the spirit to be in is whatever he takes us through, we have to be ready, man. We have to. Okay? Well, let's go to the book of Job. I'm going to start at, I want to say 20. Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short? And that's why Esau is going to try to roll on us, label us terrorists, have everybody hate us and despise us, just as they did our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. That's why you have China and Russia announcing how they're pretty much preparing for World War III. And like I said, Russia has a defense system known as the S-700 that could shut down any launching pad in this whole wide world. They could probably shut down the whole electric grid. Okay? So seeing that these things can happen because of the technology the Lord has given them, this is our time to rejoice, because Russia is going to be one of the tools used to bring down America. So is China. Okay? All of the nations with nuclear capabilities, they are going to be risen up against Babylon. This place is going to be utterly destroyed, man. Thus says the Holy Bible. All right? And because of that, people are offended at our message, which really is not our message. It's the message of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Well, while countries that are aligned with the United States, like Israel, are given the right to actually censor what we see online. This, of course, is also happening with Saudi Arabia, not only with billions of dollars into the US tech industry, but the tech industry following suit and deleting accounts that are critical of them, and of course their gross human rights violations. We have seen Russophobia being spread all over the mainstream media, causing, of course, hysteria and trying to position the American people against Russia, which even on their basic principles has failed because there hasn't been any proof of Trump-Russian collusion at all. And if you look at the bigger geopolitical picture, the United States and Russia are more at odds than ever in recent decades.
And the reason why they are more at odds than ever, well, let's go into the scriptures. Okay? This is Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes. The Medes is going in to Russia. Against them, going in to America. Okay? Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. So there is nothing that America or Americans are going to be able to do to stop these Russians from coming against this place. You're going to have Russians invading America. But ultimately, the thing to really worry about is when Russia, along with other countries, send them missiles over here. Okay? They're not going to care about your money, man. They're going to be speaking in a speech that you can't understand. And you're going to try to make out what they're saying, which is going to be frustrating for you. They're going to be frustrated, and they're already sent here to kill. Okay? So with trying to speak to someone who doesn't speak the same language as you, and everything is hot and the adrenaline's moving, you're going to have a lot of animosity. Okay? Their bows also shall dash the young man to pieces. And their bows, that's going into their nuclear missiles, man. Them nuclear missiles is going to be shot over here to America. Thus says the Bible. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And I remember seeing a video maybe four years back, roughly. And it was a video of Russia taking the American flag and setting it on fire, and pretty much making mention how, one day they're going to come for Americans. Okay? So America is soon to be destroyed. This is verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Because just as Sodom and Gomorrah, it was destroyed by fire. The fire that rained from the sky. Well, these nuclear missiles are going to also rain from the sky. Okay, so Sodom and Gomorrah, that was really an example for today. The overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah was an example on how we should not live, and if we do, the consequences that come with it. All right. So just like he stated earlier, let me see if I can find it.
The other side of the story in Syria, all the while countries that are aligned with the United States, like and censorship. And I don't think there's any denying this, but in the United States we have...
That's Satan. Screen just goes black.
Of course, does not cater to any bigger political agenda here.
Oh, well.
Now, I do believe that we are on the cusp of something major happening in this world right now, mainly because of the correlation between war and censorship. And I don't think there's any denying this, but in the United States, we have seen the ramping up of censorship, especially online. And as former General William...
So the ramping up of censorship, especially online. So being on YouTube, that's a part of it. A lot of brothers' videos are being censored, which already has made you a target. That's why they're trying to keep you silenced. They're trying to overwhelm you. Okay, so you can stop. But let's go into the book of Isaiah again. And we're going to go to chapter 59, and I believe it's 14. And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter. Yet truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So all because we're departing from evil, pushing out this gospel, pushing out the truth, all right, telling you people about the wicked ways of the so-called white man, which is really the red man, the devil the Bible speaks of. We're telling you about the wickedness of America, which is Babylon in the scriptures. We don't want to go out to the club and commit adultery and smoke blunts and smoke cigarettes and sip lean and pop a whole bunch of pills and serve Jesus Christ or serve Buddha. So we're looked at as the enemy. We're looked at as the bad guys because we serve the one true power, and everyone who opposes that is a damn demon. So because of the demons that surround us, there was an old song I remember came out when I was I think in 5th grade. It was by Busy Bone, and it was called I think Demons Surround Me. And in his chorus he said, demons surround me all the time. And my mama used to give me hell about listening to that song, but nevertheless, I still listen to it. But pretty much demons surround us everywhere we go. Not even just the elites, but even these lower class Edomites. Even these damn 2/3. Really, everybody is the enemy. Okay? Yeah, truth faileth. And we're pushing this truth. That's why it's not popular. That's why many people despise the word, because the truth fails in this society. But really, this truth is going to endure. Okay? Endure forevermore, just as the elect. Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. A prey by who? The so-called white man. Okay? And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. So the devil's trying to censor our videos, and he's trying to deem us terrorists. He's trying to make us prey. So let's go into the book of Lamentations. This is Lamentations 4. Let's go to 17. Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. You looking up to the so-called white man. You looking up to Esau for help. You're looking up to America for help, man. Here it is, America's going to be destroyed. Here it is, Esau's going to be destroyed. Here it is, Esau's going to be thrown in slavery 4,000 years before he gets totally destroyed. But here you are going to them for help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. And not even just Esau, any other nation that you put your faith in, but primarily Esau. You don't want to follow your own heritage. You want to follow after the custom of these damn heathens out here. But primarily Esau. So verse 18, they hunt our steps. So that's how we're being made a prey. They hunt our steps, man. You got our people being gunned down in the street. You have our people just disappearing. And turns out that Esau's selling people into sex slavery, child sex slavery. You got Esau kidnapping people and using their body parts, okay, for organs and human sacrifices and different things like that. You got certain body parts probably going into McDonald's. You got all these different things happening because Esau's the damn devil. He's the cunning hunter, okay? They hunt our steps. Trayvon Martin, wicked ass nigga, man. That doesn't take away that the devil, okay, murdered an Israelite. And he's going to pay with blood, okay? That damn devil who did that is going to pay with blood. Alright? Your whole race is going to pay with blood. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. You got to watch out for the police. You got to watch out for the traps that they set up. Even though you got to watch 2/3 of Jake, a lot of these niggas you got to watch are like that because of white supremacy, man. You trying to follow behind rap music all day long, kill a nigga, I got more money than you. Man, that's all Edomite supremacy, man. Okay? Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. So not only is Esau compared to an eagle, it's telling you, man, Esau's more swift than the eagle. Man, Esau's more cunning than the eagle, man. Okay? Esau will get you quicker than an eagle. An eagle can see miles away, like what, 1.5 to 2 miles away? That's a long distance, man. So an eagle just be hovering over you and he can see you clearly. Okay? Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. And that's going into Esau, the so-called white man. And the reason why, well, hell, that goes all the way back to Genesis. Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. So Esau, he was created to be a cunning hunter. And one of Esau's favorite things to hunt are you Israelites. Not just hunting you, gunning you down, but he'll hunt you with child support. He'll hunt you and throw you in prison. All right, he'll put the drugs in your community just to set you up in a trap so he can come and swoop you up like an eagle, man. Damn. That's crazy. And the boys grew. And Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And you know, you can compare this earth to a field because Esau was given this world. Okay, Esau controls this whole thing. So Esau hunting Israelites all throughout the world, man. You better believe that. All right. But, you know, that's on the spiritual sense. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. You know, and we Jake, you know, we like to just dwell in these scriptures, man. You know, we like to dwell within the tabernacle of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know, I go to work. You hear about devils talking about they want extra hours. But I'm being, you know, Jacob. Man, I'd rather be at home and study, man. You know, but Esau is a cunning hunter. Long story short, Esau is the devil. And, you know, the Lord is going to turn things around. Although Esau is trying to hunt us, trying to make us a prey, trying to censor our videos, which is showing that we are a threat unto him. So you know, if we're a threat unto him, what eventually is going to come out of that, he's eventually going to hunt us, man. Okay? But the Lord is actually going to turn things around on him. This is Psalms. I'll close it out right here. Psalms 140:11. Let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. So yeah, Esau, he's a hunter. But evil's actually going to hunt Esau. Esau is about to be overthrown. That's why I read in Job, the triumphing of the wicked is short. And I also read in Revelations 2, how Esau will throw some of us in prison because he's a hunter. But as he hunts us, he is going to be hunted. Evil is going to hunt Esau, man. And ultimately that evil is going to be in the form of ICBM fire and nuclear, or not nuclear, but concentrated fire by them laser beams. And however else the Lord sees fit. Okay? He's going to plead with a lot of you people using fire. Okay? He's chastising the elect through that spiritual fire. And he's going to chastise the rest of you wicked people in that literal fire. Okay? And whatever forms of the sword may come. Alright? So, to hell with these damn devils. You know, we at the time of war, you know, seeing that Russia's in the spirit of war, China's in the spirit of war, America's, you know, is in the spirit of war, but still playing games, trying to question if Russia is really about what they're talking about. Keep playing. Okay? The Lord gonna keep turning up that spirit. Because America gonna have to find out the hard way. You are no longer that great city, okay? You had your time, it came and it went. Just like most celebrities, their time comes and what happens? It goes out the window. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh.